Yo, this is Sojo86 bringing you another video. Just another chill video, man. Gaming video. Just wanted to talk about gaming. but mainly Mortal Kombat 1. I think Mortal Kombat 1 looks good. The graphics actually look way better than what the reveal trailer showcased. Not the reveal trailer, but the trailer that first showed gameplay where Ed Boon was at the games event and whatever, I forgot what the gaming event was called, but it was weird because I was noticing what a lot of people were noticing. To me, it looked like a frame rate issue. Whenever they were showing the gameplay, it looked really choppy, but then when it would go into the cinematics, it looked pretty good. Well, videos are now being uploaded of people who got to play, so you can actually see the gameplay, and the game looks beautiful. It just, I don't know, it looks really, really good. It's smooth in terms of, like, you know, how everything was moving. It just looked pretty good, really good actually. But my biggest issue, I want to say, it's probably my biggest complaint. Well, I have two huge complaints for Mortal Kombat 1. One being the pre-order bonus being Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung has been a part of Mortal Kombat for so long. He's not, like, to me, considered like a special character anymore. It's just weird, you know, after him being somebody who you could just regularly pick in a game to now he's pre-order bonus. It's just a little weird. I hate gimmicks like that. I really do. Just let him be somebody that's available on the game. I have a big pet peeve with that. It's the same thing with WWE 2K. There's certain years where wrestlers will be available from the get-go, right? You don't have to, or well, you have to probably do the whole accelerator thing, like it's like $3 and you unlock everything in the game, but they're there, right? Sometimes they're just there, period, without being a part of that accelerator pack. And then the following year or 2 years later, they're now DLC. And it's like, nothing makes them special. They're not wearing like a different ring attire. It might be the same person. It's kind of like what they did with WWE 2K22, where even though he wasn't DLC, you had to beat the Rey Mysterio showcase part to get Shawn Michaels. When Shawn Michaels in all of the 2K games, he's always just been there. He was never, you know, I think a few times he was a part of the accelerator pack, but for the most part, Shawn Michaels was always there. Shawn Michaels. And yet in 2K22, you had to unlock him by beating the Rey Mysterio showcase. So if you hated doing the showcase mode, you kind of had to go through it. Like me, I just kind of had to muster through that. But anyways, man, I just don't like that whole idea of, oh, we're going to make a character available now, but then he's going to be DLC bonus. Or a character's going to be DLC bonus, or DLC, but then we're going to make him a pre-order bonus in the following game. Because I want to say Shang Tsung was DLC in Mortal Kombat 11. I can't remember. It's been 4 years. But it's just stuff like that is just stupid. I don't know, man. Stuff like that is just dumb to me. But the other problem that I have with Mortal Kombat 1 is the cameo system. It's not so much that there's a cameo system in there, but it looks like you can't turn it off. So there's no more one-on-one matches. Every match has to involve other characters and characters that really don't flow well together. Like, you can put anybody with anybody, which that is not the problem, because I always promote choice in video games. Developers should always give the customer choice. However, with the absence of a strictly like one-on-one battle, it just looks weird to see certain characters stand with other characters. It's weird, you know what I mean? Like it's very weird. It's like you got a character, like you can't pick Sonya. I'm gonna get into that, but you can't pick any of the cameo characters. But how they have it is like you could have Sonya, but then have her cameo character be Kano. It's like that's how they did it. Like you can mix and match anybody. So it's just weird to see them kind of always at the forefront because they're there with you in the beginning of the match when you see the intro, and they're there for you. They're there with you when you win the match. So it'll say Sub-Zero wins, but then you'll see Jax standing right by Sub-Zero. It's like, why? To me, it's just, I don't. Not that it won't be fun, or that it wouldn't be fun, but I wish that we had the choice of one-on-one fights, and hopefully they do reveal that we can do just one-on-one and leave cameo fighters out of it. But I don't think that that's the case because of the way that they described it, well, the way Ed Boon talked about it. So that's the part that I really don't dig too much. And what else? What else? Oh, the cameo fighters look exactly like I have been wanting for so long, which really sucks. When I heard about them doing a Mortal Kombat 1, how Jax looks in the game as a cameo fighter, how Kung Lao looks, how Sonya looks, Kano, they all are wearing their original costumes. Kung Lao's wearing what he wore in Mortal Kombat 2. Jax is wearing what he wore in Mortal Kombat 2. He doesn't have the metal arms. Sonya's wearing what she wore in Mortal Kombat 1. Kano's wearing his Mortal Kombat 1 look. That's what I wanted. I typically wanted a situation where you were able to. I thought Mortal Kombat was going to be when they called it Mortal Kombat 1. I thought that it was going to be pretty much a remaster, but a new telling of the story, if that makes any sense. I know that they were going to keep the whole Fire God Liu Kang thing going, but I assumed, my assumptions, I thought that it was going to be a situation where we were getting our remaster of Mortal Kombat 1 mixed with kind of Mortal Kombat 2, because putting those characters in there as well. But yeah, no, it's different, and everything would be okay if we could at least be the cameo fighters, but we can't pick the cameo fighters, which I don't understand how any developer would think that that's a good idea. Like, hey, let's put some characters in this game and make them look really cool, and pay homage to their original attires. Oh, and guess what? Some of our fans might really love some of these characters, but let's not allow them to use those characters. I got a problem with that, man. I don't think enough Mortal Kombat fans are talking about that because, this day and age, if you're a fan of something, you've got to love it 100%. You cannot, you can't criticize it. You cannot criticize things anymore that you like because you're a hater. You're being too critical of it. Just pretty much take what they give you and yada yada yada. And I might lose this match, and I really don't care. I'm more focused on talking right now. But like that type of stuff sucks. And I did lose, but that type of stuff sucks, man. I just bring give us choice, man. Just give the gamer choice. We want to use Jax. We want to use Sonya. We want to use Kano. Like, let us do that, especially in those attires, man, because I keep saying attire, but those costumes, man, are really dope. I mean, I guess costume attire, it works, but when I saw how they looked, the cameo fighters, it was like, I was kind of sad, man. I was like, that sucks, and we can't use them. Now, what I could see them doing, and this is going to be another huge no-no, is that I can see them later on making the cameo fighters DLC. And that's a huge slap in the face, and that's something that I will not do. I promise you I will not do that. You either got to make the cameo fighters available from the get-go, or don't make them available at all. Because if you later on say, oh, for the lovely price of $10.99 or whatever, you can get a cameo fighter pack, and you will be able to use, because I know that that's probably what they're going to do. WB and NetherRealm Studios, they're all about the money. Like a lot of these gaming companies have become, it's all about the money. So that sucks, man. It really does. Man, I don't like Total Khan in any game. Actually, he is faster in in this Mortal Kombat than he is in 11. Ooh, am I gonna lose? There we go. Y'all can probably hear me hitting the buttons. I'm so sorry. I don't have my headsets on. I'm recording it straight up through the controller microphone. So I apologize for that. But yeah, man, I just have an issue with that. And that's where my main criticisms come from with this game. Now, there's still a chance I might get Mortal Kombat. Maybe not when it comes out. It all depends. I need to know more about the story mode because Mortal Kombat has changed so much for me. It's still one of my favorite fighting franchises, but a lot has changed for me in the sense that I love the story mode. As you can see, I'm playing the story mode of Mortal Kombat 10 right now. So it's like I have really grown accustomed to liking this part of Mortal Kombat. I don't really play online in these games, and I feel like Mortal Kombat, all fighting games are the best with couch co-op. It's when you have the most fun. Online is like a whole nother story, man. I will usually try to get better with the character in like regular matches against the CPU, but for the most part, I play these story modes over and over and over again. I'm getting destroyed. I play the story modes over and over. And from that gameplay trailer, the story mode looks pretty cool with the little cutscenes that they were showing. Like I said in one of my last videos, I've done the story mode to Mortal Kombat 11 several times. Like several times. I've gone through. I recently just finished the second part to it last night. So yeah, that to me, it's worth the money to play the story mode if you're somebody like me that's going to be doing it over and over and over and over again. Because the story mode in Mortal Kombat is pretty long as well, and it's just the cutscenes are long, but I like them because they're intriguing. The cutscenes are intriguing in Mortal Kombat story mode. So that will probably be the only reason why I get the game. And it looks like, I could be wrong, but it looks like, of course in story mode, that's when you're going to get the true one-on-one matches. You're not going to have the cameo thing because it's a part of the, it has a cutscene and the cutscenes go into the match. So it looks like that's going to be the only way that we get one-on-one matches in that game. So, and then they brought back Fatal Blow, and I hate Fatal Blow because it breaks up the flow of the match. I cannot stand Fatal Blow. And in your Fatal Blow, your cameo fighter is a part of the Fatal Blow now, so it's just, I don't know, man. It's just not my cup of tea, man. It's really not. I think for the first time, and I don't even have the full Street Fighter game, but from what I've played of the demo of Street Fighter, I think Street Fighter might have the better game than X-Men. I think Street Fighter might have the better game over Mortal Kombat this time. And I've always thought the opposite. I've always been more of a Mortal Kombat fan. So this is the first time that I think that Street Fighter might take that crown, man, because that was really fun. So it all depends on how this Mortal Kombat will be. So I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. But yeah, just certain things that, like, I have my worries, I have my dislikes. Just because Mortal Kombat is my favorite fighting game, I can't just excuse it and forgive everything. That's just not my style, man. It's really not. It's really, really not. So, but yeah, man, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to kind of put my 2 cents in on it because I am a big Mortal Kombat fan, and I'm not somebody who, just because I'm a fan of it, I'm not about to just excuse every little thing. I mean, even AEW Fight Forever, I have my worries. I have my concerns about it. In terms of updates, nothing really in terms of DLC because it's Fight Forever. This is going to be one of the few games where DLC is actually going to matter, and it's going to be worth it because it's one game that's going to continue to update for however many years. I don't know how long they're going to go with it, but it's going to continue to update and give you more game modes and more wrestlers and all this other stuff. So it's like, it makes sense with AEW, but with games like Mortal Kombat and other franchises, I'm like, I don't know. So we'll see. Only time will tell. Hopefully I will have Mortal Kombat on this channel. So it is what it is. But thank you guys for tuning in. As always, this is Soul Drum 86, and I'm out. Peace.